Hello there AppSpy viewers, my name's Peter and this is a hands-on video for you. This time it's with Kritika, Chaos Unleashed. Now this is coming out of Gameville and we've talked about this a fair amount actually on appspy.com, covering the news that it was like being announced and that it's out, and all of these good things. Do you know what? Now that we've finally got our hands on with it, it's pretty darn good. It's an action RPG, as you can see. The kind of emphasis on it is overblown action. I'm playing as a berserker character who just cannot stop being in a rage. It's fantastic to kind of see. It's like so overly blown and like almost comical, like and comic book, in fact, kind of influenced by anime for, you know, teenage boys, essentially. The action is basic, but it's like quite rewarding and quite satisfying, actually. So now that we've cleared this area, the whole idea is that there are small areas and you move from like section to section, fighting the dudes that lie within. You've got this virtual stick on the bottom left, and my basic attack is the big red button on the bottom right. I can pause the game, I can talk, I can see the chat room, I can, what else can I do? Other bits and pieces you'll see on the right. I have potions, I have 6 of them. I walk through these, and I basically just knock these dudes into the air. I've not seen this many dudes flying through the air, being juggled in combat since I played Dynasty Warriors 2 on the PS2 back in the day. So you walk through these areas, and then you get to a boss. You see I've just unleashed a special attack there. That is currently cooling down on the bottom right. Now, one of the really cool things about these bosses is that they like really clearly flag where they're going to strike, and I really like that because it allows you to be a bit more tactical in your play. I'm going to open up my special attack there, bosh, 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 bosh. So it will actually put, for its own special attacks, it will put markers on the floor and it will give you a chance to evade them. And I really quite like that. It makes the combat much more fluid. It means that you're more certain, you're more sure when you actually go in for a strike. Come on, I'm just button bashing here, and it really, you know, it is a game about button bashing mostly. And take that, you big purple meanie. Rah! Love it, absolutely love it. Look how angry he is. I've got a massive sword. Right, so my clear time is 187 seconds. I'm ranked A. I've got double S in a couple of the missions so far, and at the end I'm given the opportunity to open one of these treasure boxes. Aha! I've got a bronze key. Fantastic. I can open up more of these treasures up if I so desire, but I'm not going to. The game is free to play, I should say. There was a pre-registration event which I should have already, in fact we have already covered on the website. Blah, 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 blah. This is your trainer, who is quite funny actually. Basically they've got a real sort of god complex. They think they're really, really amazing when they're really not. New skill that we can learn. Recognize your potential from one glance. Okay, we're going to learn this skill. We're going to pop this. We're going to learn that. And there we are, that's leveled up, so we're going to assign the skill to that slot there, I think. Yeah, and we're done there. Cool. Alright, so we've got a new skill, so that's going to be one of our special attacks. Now, you'll see, this is kind of your main stage. I'm just spinning my character around because I quite enjoy doing that in these games. I'm going to go to the treasure box. Not all keys are created equal. You know what? You're darn right. Because there are bronze, silver, and gold keys available. I actually have a silver key at the moment, so I think I'm going to open one of these. So, let's do it. Let's open it up. This should be a pretty good item, hopefully. Or a fair whack of gold, which is actually quite useful as well. Alright, let's use all 6 of our bronze keys. Bronze keys, silver keys, and I believe very occasionally gold keys, but only very occasionally, will drop throughout the game, but otherwise you'll need to pay money for them. Alright, let's go back out of this. You can see my inventory. I'm getting cool new weapons. You get bits and pieces as you move forward. You'll see CP at the bottom of the screen. That's basically how powerful you are, how much armor you have, that sort of thing. And it kind of gauges you as to how powerful your character is, and it means that you can tell whether or not you should be going into a new area or not. So I'm going to what shall I do now? I'm going to go into the next stage now. So this is kind of like the single player. There's also a mode in it called Monster Wave, which is a survival mode. Required CP 786. So my CP is 1024. So I'm sorted with that. That's not a problem whatsoever. So I'm going to start the mission. I can also select a striker when I hit level 9. I believe those are friends that you've become mates with, and you can sort of bring them into battle with you in some way. But like I say, I'm not super far in this game. I just wanted to try out the combat. Wanted to see what the leveling system was like a little bit, and just kind of see the controls in action, see if it does actually feel fluid to play. And you know what? I really like the combat. I think that what was that? Was that something? Oh no, I've been... I really like the combat. I think it feels fluid. I think it feels responsive, and there's varied enemy attacks. There are some cool bosses in there, and the visuals look really, really good as well. So I'm really, really keen to see more of Kritika Chaos Unleashed. So I think I'll probably go and play a little bit more of this. Have you been keeping up with our coverage on appspy.com? Do let me know in the comments.
This is Peter with appspy.com. We review, you decide.